What's up, everybody? Sean here from Badass Mods. Today I'm going to show you how to convert your standard Xbox 360 controller shell into one that will use the transforming D-pad. A few tools that you're going to need is a T8 security wrench. That's going to be remove the 7 screws in the back of the controller shell. And then you're going to need a Phillips to remove the 2 screws that hold the older style D-pad into place. And then also what you can use is an Exacto knife, which you can use to cut the ring out that I will show you here shortly. Or you can use a Dremel with a high-speed cutting bit. And what this is going to do is it'll clean everything up. Makes it a little bit quicker than just using your regular Exacto knife. And of course, the transforming D-pad. So there's 2 different ways that you can do this. One, like I said, is going to be by using the Exacto knife. The other one's going to be by using the Dremel or any type of high-speed, cutting tool. You just got to make sure you have the right bit. So let's go ahead and get this started here. So first off, I'm just going to show you, if you don't have a high speed and all you have is an Exacto knife, what you're going to want to do is from the inside, you don't want to do the outside, because then you can scar. If you're using a hydro dip shell, you can scar the shell, or you can scar the outside of it if you're just using a regular one. But what you want to do is basically just take your Exacto knife and you're going to perforate. So you're just going to keep wiggling this back and forth until you actually puncture through to the front side. And then once you puncture through to the front side, what you're going to do is keep doing that about every 1/8 inch or so. So that way, once you puncture through, the perforations are going to make it weak. So all you do is flip it over then, and then you can just actually pop that out from the inside, or from the outside, I should say. So, but me and the crew at Badass Mods, we get it done quick, we get it done nice. You can see there's the 3 spots that pop through. We actually use the Dremel tool. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get this done. You don't want to go too high, because you do not want to scar anything up any higher than an 1/8 inch from inside of this ring. You're just going to want to cut this outside ring out. So you can see with the Dremel, you just take that ring out super quick. Basically, you just make a quick cut inside, and then what you do is you take this Dremel, you clean up any rough edges that you might have. Okay. Now that you've done that, what you're going to want to do is take your transforming D-pad, set that down in place. Now you can see that this is not setting down where it needs to be, so what you're actually going to have to do is you take your Exacto knife and you just make 2 little notches. Doesn't matter how wide you go, where this is going to set. So, and the thing is, this ring right here is actually what is going to hold the D-pad, so it doesn't matter how deep you go onto your notches there. You can go all the way down, or the depth that these are the right outside ring set at, it really doesn't matter. So then you just take your Exacto knife, just make sure it's sharp, and what you're going to do is cut this thing down. And second one. And once you get, I think it's this one cut down a little bit more. Okay. And then what you do is you're just going to basically slowly pull that thing back, and you're just going to crease it and then just cut, basically snap it off. So just wiggle it back and forth, and there it is. Then if you want, you can just take your Exacto knife and clean this up a little bit. Just be very careful that you don't cut anything that somebody's going to see. And then you have this one here, which you can see is about 1/4 inch away from this right here, which you're just going to basically widen it out a little bit, and it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to make the D-pad move anymore. Basically, the other 3 slots are going to be what holds this thing into place. So once you get that down, you just take this and very easily take this knife and cut this thing just like that. And there you have it. Now it sets down in nice, and you now have a transforming D-pad. So now all you gotta do is spin it. There's it up, spin, and it's ready. And all you do is just use your regular silicone pad, which the little ring thing on your silicone pad just goes right there. Put all your buttons, everything back together. Put your bottom trim, your top trim, all that. Put it back together. Make sure everything works. Snap it back together, and you now have a functioning transforming D-pad controller. So there you go. If you have any questions, just comment on the make any comments, or you can contact us at sales@badassmods.com, or we do have a toll-free number that you can call at 1-855-223-BADASS. That's BADDAZZ, or 223-3299. Thank you very much.